Wow. Okay, we got some time.
Yes, we got some time.
Okay. All right, Mark. Should we get into Daredevil Born Again season 2?
Season 2.
Review?
Season 2.
Give me...
The muse is back, baby.
I'll throw it to you first. Give me your thoughts on the final episode. Give me your thoughts on the final as a whole. And give me your what you think is your review, and I'll give you mine. And then we can discuss about whatever, but...
So for the final episode...
Yeah, what your thoughts on... We'll do final episode.
Final episode first. I thought it was very well done. The action sequence with Kingpin was very Darth Vader-esque from Rogue One.
Yes, it was.
Just destroying people.
In the group chat. I was like, oh.
Secondarily, I know he got his crimes from before, like, expunged. And he was set to, like, he was allowed to go live on a desert island somewhere. But
yeah,
did no one not notice he probably killed like 20 people that day?
Yeah.
And how does he not get anything for that day?
I know.
And it's just like, oh no, it's fine. As long as you agreed to the deal that we put out, you can just go live on an island somewhere.
Well, okay.
So, because there's no way 90% of those people survived.
No, I know.
Because he was squashing people, and he bent one guy around a
corner of a wall. I know.
So that guy is definitely either dead or paralyzed for life.
He also killed the doctor.
He definitely killed the doctor. So he murdered like 40 people in the span of like 15, 20 minutes.
He's got to look at the desert.
But it's like, hey, go hang out on a desert island. But Daredevil, you on the other hand, are going to prison.
I don't know how I feel about it.
So that part was kind of weird.
I didn't like it, that part, because it didn't make any sense to me. Because Daredevil, technically, he comes out, I am Daredevil.
Yeah.
But also, he stopped an assassination twice on the governor.
Yes.
Also, he did a lot of good, and now it's out there.
And why did the governor not like say something like, hey, without Daredevil, I'd be dead right now?
Right.
And the governor can do that, pardon people.
Pardon. So
state crimes.
So for
unless
him
it was a federal
to be
crime,
arrested...
Yes. It was very weird and hokey.
You know what? You said it best, though, last week. This is very comic booky.
Like, hey, we got to get to the thing. So let's just do this. And
they leaned really hard into
don't think about it. Just go with it.
Yeah, that was a lot of
then
that
he's walking
season.
down the aisle of the prison, and like the guys that were the cops...
They're all in there.
They're now in prison.
They would not be putting them together.
They wouldn't be put in the same area.
Like, first of all, Kingpin should have been put in the raft.
Yeah.
Not a beach.
No.
Where he can be free.
Maybe he is.
No, he's on the beach.
Well, you don't know. It could be
the raft. You're inside.
It could be
that
in
thing.
a thing.
And then
it could be in Tahiti.
But
that's a reference to the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. If anyone got that,
they wouldn't put Daredevil in a prison with all
where they kill him and then they bring him back as a cyborg.
All the things, yes.
Yeah.
They wouldn't put him in the same place.
No, even Daredevil would have gone on the raft.
If
he was a criminal, because all the other superheroes went to the raft.
I know.
And the thing that I thought was strange, like the thing about it was they're like walking him down the aisle.
Yeah.
And all the cops see him.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know the cops are there because he can't see. So he doesn't know that the task force guys are there.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because he's blind.
Yeah, he's blind. He wouldn't have known.
They do like this thing with him where they try to like, they integrate that he's blind too much and like so much into it that people just, I think, forget that he's blind. And just think he's wearing sunglasses as he walks around. So they just kind of like do things where it's like that, and it's like, well, he wouldn't know that they're there.
Well,
like, that did nothing to him.
Sort of like when,
so like they like nodded to him, like, "Hey, Daredevil." So like he knows their voice. Like he wouldn't know anything.
But they didn't say anything.
Exactly. They just walk by him, so they all know he's there, but he has no idea that they're there.
No. Unless, and it's sort of like when Bullseye hit the knife.
How is he straight in prison?
Knife lands in front of him, and he looks. And he probably thinks somebody's in the room with me.
Yeah.
And there's a message on the knife.
Yeah. But he has to like feel the knife.
He would have to feel
to
it
see what
to
the
know,
message is.
Yeah. Like, so if he never
There's
felt
a lot of that.
If he never felt the knife,
he had no idea.
It said, "You're welcome."
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
He's not gonna see it.
The guy's blind. It's not in Braille.
They had some weird moments where he found that coin in the diner, like underneath a plate.
Yeah.
And I thought that was weird because it was like, how would he even know? Because everything was still.
Yes.
And he works off vibration.
Yes.
So how would he find that coin underneath the plate?
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
And don't forget.
A lot of stretches.
Don't forget Kingpin doing his secret talking to him through a wall. I know you can hear me, Matt. Remember?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna really give it to Vanessa later. No, I'm gonna give it to
she's
Heather.
dead at that point,
I'm
so.
gonna give it to Karen next.
Yeah.
No, but he's talking. He's like, I know you can hear me.
Yeah. Well, because he knows he can hear from long distance. He has hearing of a bat.
But this is the first time they've ever done that.
They do the thing where you can hear like
wall.
police sirens
Yes.
from far away and the vibrations of the sound and everything. So,
But if he could hear Kingpin, that means he could hear like
everybody. So he should be going crazy. He should be putting on the news mask because he's going nuts from all the people he's hearing.
I know.
Unlike the weird doctor who's putting it on, like some weird twisted. And how does she have the mask?
It would be evidence.
Yeah. So wouldn't that be in like
Last time we saw the mask, Kingpin had it because they held it up and said, "We got the vigilante."
Yeah.
And then she has it in her drawer.
And she has it in her
this
drawer.
season.
It's like someone just gave it to her. Like, hey, for all your good works, here's a mask of the guy who tried to kill you.
And yeah, it was my least favorite part of the whole show is her and that mask. And I will still say the scene between
gotta
her and
smell, too.
Karen
It's like,
was
why didn't they
really
wash it
good.
at least?
Though. Yeah,
It's a lot of weird.
I thought her and Karen was actually
For
a
all
good
the
scene.
the depressing part about it is for all the good writing that they did, there's a lot of bad writing in there too. That
Yeah,
it kind of evens it out.
it does. Yes.
Unfortunately,
I didn't think
because like
it
as it starts to get good, then they do like some dumb thing like that, where they like walk a blind man down a hallway and expect the guys to look at each other, and then put him in prison without any due process.
And like the governor would have been like, he stopped me from being assassinated. Yeah. He said he's Daredevil.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
And if he said it, why isn't he arrested immediately? Why is he able to go wander around and go to dinner and hang out for like months?
Well, that night.
Well, no, like him and Karen were like out wandering around, hanging out in town.
But my point is that night, right? They're in the courthouse or the mansion.
No, they're at the courthouse.
Is that where the main
the
fight?
big battle is the courthouse.
So you have a trail of dead bodies.
Yes.
That Kingpin
killed
on camera, probably
murdered.
Okay, we don't arrest him.
And like the regular police, they
don't do nothing.
Regular police came in, and supposedly the regular police are all Daredevil's friends. So why would they arrest him?
Yeah, and you had 100 witnesses.
Yeah,
hundreds of witnesses, and BB was there, who could have easily exposed and said, "Daredevil."
And White Tiger was jumping around,
doing nothing. She was useless.
Yeah,
she was such.
I know
useless.
you hate her so much.
Useless
you
character.
Dislike her character so much.
Useless character.
But
a lot of useless characters.
Very weird. And then Luke shows up at the end.
Oh yeah.
To meet up with Jessica Jones, just cause.
Well, to show that it's their kid.
Well, everyone knew that.
And to show that it's their kid, but they're
nothing,
not.
But what other black guy would she stoop?
They're not together anymore.
Well,
Charles
it seems like they're back together again.
Charles is on the plane with Bullseye going to Asia.
Well, now he's like his new guy. And his new Suicide Squad he's building.
I guess. He's like, yeah,
he took over for Luke Cage, basically.
We're going to Asia.
Yeah, he's now his new super.
I don't know where they're going to be off to. And then Heather puts on the mask.
Yeah.
And then she sees herself because, as she said in the show, she felt like the masks are their true self.
Yes.
So that's why you saw her true self.
Yes.
So she's being seen by the muse.
Yeah. It's so stupid.
I don't want female muse.
I don't want anything to do with her. I think
done
she's
with
the
least
muse. Interesting character of the whole show. If she gets murked in like the first 3 episodes of the next season, I'd be fine with it.
For me, I didn't really care for a lot of the new characters at all. I didn't care for any of them, really. That's where the show slowed down.
Gandolfini did get killed.
Yes.
For reasons.
He was my least favorite character, too, so I didn't bother me.
There's a lot of
people liked him.
A lot of people
I didn't. Yeah. I just was like, all right. BB, I liked her because she was the daughter of the guy.
She's the one that connects the stories together.
But even the writing for her was kind of weak.
Yeah. I mean, besides her little videos, she really didn't have any other point of being there.
I want to go to your birthday party with you.
Yeah.
I'll go to
It's
your
like, why are
mom's
you
house.
like she's falling in love with the guy that's supposedly the bad guy that they're trying to make a good guy, but ends up getting killed because he's Then Buck's still floating around somewhere.
Yeah, Buck got shot,
but then he's just out.
He just disappeared.
Injured somewhere.
He probably took off.
You figured that'd be someone else that Charles would want to snatch up. Well, maybe he's at the beach with Kingpin. He was on the lounger behind
He's
him.
on the lounger.
Still bleeding out.
Oh.
Hopefully someone comes in and gives me surgery.
Buck, bring me Heather. I'm going to stoop Matt's ex-girlfriend. I'm going to give it to him hard.
Leave the mask on.
Leave the mask. Put the Muse mask on.
So weird.
Matt.
It's so strange.
I have a crush on Heather. How does that make you feel?
Okay. I have Karen. Knock yourself out. Your wife just died.
I think I saw Karen have
You
sex
probably
with
should
the
wait
Punisher.
a little bit. You should probably just wait a little bit. No, she stooped a vampire about 5 years ago.
Anyway, the last episode was good and it was a little okay.
It was all right.
Give me your thoughts of the season and
Full
give me
season,
your number. Your number.
I fear, and I have been giving it as much of a chance as I can, but I feel like this one was the one that I felt like it was more homework than enjoyment.
Really? Well, no, what do you mean by that?
I feel like I had to watch the show for this show more than just because I wanted to watch the show.
This is weird, Mark, because that's something I felt like I was going to say.
Yeah.
I felt like you were a little bit more, you were enjoying it more than me.
Yeah, I was, but then towards the end, they just kind of started mailing it in sometimes on the stories. I was really annoyed by the thing of them just brushing off the fact that he's blind and just giving things that people would just be like, oh yeah, oh look at he's a task force. No, he doesn't. He's blind. He doesn't know they're there.
Yeah.
So he's being put in prison with the task force guys.
He has no idea.
Realistically, in real life, would never happen. You would never put two rival people in the same area.
But it's a comic. It's like you said, it's very comic booky this season. Very
comic booky.
Very.
They leaned way too much into being comic booky.
Yeah, it's not as grounded as it once was.
No,
That's the point
they've
I was
kind
trying
of
to make.
drifted away from it gradually as the season went on.
The Netflix series
last season
was
wasn't
grounded.
as bad.
Was more grounded.
Yeah.
Because this season didn't feel very grounded. The stakes for me were very low. I never felt that.
Well, the Jessica Jones
Poindexter
thing
was going to die.
Like the Jessica Jones thing. They brought up the whole thing. She had issues with her powers, and they were on and off. And then during the whole last episode, no problems whatsoever. She's jumping all over the place.
Yeah,
jumping around, jumping off things.
It only went off when that main guy.
When that one guy hit her, and then that was it.
I know.
Besides that, she had the whole time.
I thought that was dumb. There's
so it's
no
wait a
reason
minute.
for
so
it.
it's are you back now?
It was they were trying to they
just wanted
her.
to give her something,
her.
so that way they couldn't. Yeah, it's we need you. Well, I need you for a couple episodes, so we don't gonna make you.
Yeah, I know.
And then make her now because she needs Luke Cage back to help protect her because she doesn't have her powers all the way.
Well, the Defenders comes back next season.
Supposedly.
No, there's already leaked photos. So they're all back.
You and Iron Fist and his really bad acting?
Iron Fist is back,
Great.
baby.
I can't wait for that. I'll definitely be excited for that season to come out. Yeah, it just felt like as the season went on, I got less and less interested.
I will be honest with you. I was never really that excited for each episode. I was kind of excited for the finale just to see how it ends. I think it had 3 good episodes, the flashback episode being one of them.
Yes.
And I felt like Foggy was the heart of the show because I thought I was like, it looked and it felt like the Netflix series, and it was like, oh my God, this is what they're missing. Killing Foggy was such a mistake.
Yes.
I get it. They did it in the comics, but he comes back. In this, he's dead.
Which they still could bring him back. I mean, technically. It's
in flashbacks, they could.
They could still bring him back in real life, too. Who knows?
But then it just does...
They could Tahiti him, and then he'll be back as a cyborg.
It undermines...
And then it's just a normal thing.
The whole thing. But...
I mean, it would actually save the show more, I think, than anything.
I don't think they're doing that, though. I get what you're saying.
The issue with the show that I feel is the biggest issue is you can't do Daredevil the way you want to because you can't include the people that you can in the comic book as easily.
Too many characters. Not enough
No,
Daredevil.
you can't connect. Like, Heroes for Hire, big part of Daredevil. Defenders, big part of Daredevil.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, big part of Daredevil.
Yeah.
You can't bring those characters in and out of the show easily to tell bigger stories. Like, Daredevil lives in the universe like we know he does because he was in the last Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
No mention of Spider-Man at all in any of these shows because it's on a different thing.
I'm fine with that.
But I'm saying, it's like, that's the issue I've had with Marvel now. It's like they're trying to like separate everything, but then also be like, it's all one big world. Well, no, it's not, because you're not like overlapping things that happen.
I think
like
it's
I
like
bet
reading
in the,
a comic. You just have
like you're
to.
saying the Punisher thing happens all
awesome.
during Daredevil.
I don't
season
know.
2.
I don't know when
That's
it
what the
takes
premise
place.
of it is it takes place during the events of Daredevil season 2.
Punisher.
Because it's supposed to explain where he was and why he wasn't involved in
Yes, it does.
everything that's going on in Daredevil.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And that's really hard for me. Like, for me, I think you are a little bit easier on these shows. Me, I'm a little bit more jaded.
I always kind of just give it. TV is a little different than movies.
But this special, I loved it.
It was basically a movie. So think about it that way.
50-minute
Movie.
It was a special
it's a one-shot.
presentation. But I love The Punisher more than Daredevil anyway. I grew up reading The Punisher, but I thought it was fantastic. Anyway, Daredevil season 2, for me, I totally understand what you're saying. For me, one thing I don't like what Disney has done with a lot of MCU shows and a lot of Star Wars shows is they take the main character out of their own show, and I felt like Daredevil was barely in it.
Yeah, the Kingpin series.
The season finale, he was in it the whole time, and I loved it for that reason.
Yeah.
The flashback episode, he was in it. Matt was in it a lot. One of my favorite episodes. But there was episodes where Daredevil does not show up. Someone did a whole thing. There was like one episode he's in it for 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, this is his show.
Yeah.
I don't want to see all these side characters. These side characters aren't doing anything for me. So episodes where Daredevil's in it more, I enjoyed. And I think the episodes where it was just like, oops, all side characters, they're not that compelling.
Yeah.
For me, I was not compelled by any of them, really. BB, I liked a little bit more than the most.
Well, her vignettes were the thing that basically got her. Like, she was in it a lot. She was just doing the Kingpin satire stuff.
When Karen and Heather met, that was a great scene. I thought they worked off each other very well. But
well, you know, when your ex-girlfriend meets your new girlfriend, stuff happens.
Stuff happens. But like the whole Tony Soprano, what was his name? Nick?
Sure.
Nick and then BB stuff did not work for me. Buck, I didn't care. Heather turning
Buck's
into the
backstory
Muse,
stuff was good.
Yes, it gave him more context.
After that, I got more interested in his story.
I
and you
agree.
could kind of start. Then they did a good job with him towards the end of like the conflict of him. Like, he didn't really want to kill what's his face, but he knew he had to because that's his job.
He's a cleanup guy.
Yeah, so it's like, I think that's the thing of you're starting to see his like walls breaking down.
Yeah, I agree. I think he got a little bit more interesting a little bit,
and then
but
do something with him.
Heather, they wasted so much time with that.
She's just the worst.
She should not have even been in this
season. Her character's
season.
the worst.
It's just so boring.
Does nothing for the show.
Nothing at all.
She's about as interesting as the DA guy.
Yes. Yeah.
The schmarmy DA guy.
Yeah. There was a lot of side stuff.
But that's comic book stuff. You have to have those things.
No, because the original Daredevil series, Matt Murdock and Daredevil were in the whole show.
No, I know, but it's just
you don't need to do this.
It's just I think it's like this has been 2 years of preamble to what's really going to be the show.
Yeah.
Because now he's announced he's Daredevil. Everyone knows he's Daredevil.
Yeah.
So now he can
out of the box.
He can go and do the court stuff as
he's disbarred.
Matt Murdock.
He's disbarred.
Well, he can get rebarred.
No. He literally, as he's being arrested, he goes, I used to be a lawyer. He's not a lawyer anymore.
Well, they
he's
bring
disbarred.
it back. They'll bring it back.
In the ending, I thought was kind of crazy that he should not be put in jail, exactly for reasons what we said.
Yeah.
And Kingpin, I get it because they said that if he were to go back to jail, the cycle starts over again.
Yes.
So you put him, because he talked about the worst place he could be is the beach. He hates the beach.
Yes.
So
put him on the beach.
You put him on the beach.
Then he's on prison on the beach.
But
breached prison.
Like you said, though, he killed or murdered
multiple people
right
after agreeing, like right before agreeing to like just take the plea deal and wander off into the sunset. Literally the sunset.
He went on a rampage.
Yeah.
He just like killed everybody.
He's like, well, I'm going to get this clemency deal coming towards me, so I'm just going to walk down this hallway and kill everybody until I get there.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It was for a cinematic, like a kind of like ending. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not happy about it.
He's like shaking Matt's hand covered in like dead people's blood. It's like so weird. It's like, what is going on?
So, what's your thoughts on the whole season? What do you give it, Mark? Now, for reference, I want to let you know, last year we both gave Daredevil Born Again Season 1, we both gave it an 8.5, which I find to be very generous.
Yeah, it was better.
Huh?
It was better than the season.
It was better than last season, but
like I would give this season a 7. It wasn't terrible. Like it wasn't unwatchable. It just wasn't as good as it could be.
Wow. I really didn't think we'd be this close. I thought you would be like more glowing and I was going to be a little bit more. I give it a 7.5.
You give it more than I did.
Slightly.
I don't like giving the 0.5s.
Huh?
I don't like doing the 0.5s. I like the nice
You used
hard
to give,
numbers.
We used to give the points all.
No, I know, but since we started doing the challenge thing, I don't like that's math I have to figure out.
The reason I give it a 7.5, and last season I gave it an 8.5. I was like, why did I do that?
It's like a half star. That's not a thing. It doesn't exist.
So, well, then I would just give it a 7.
There you go. Give nice round numbers.
I think it was okay. Yes, it was better than last season, but as a whole, I was disappointed. As the season went along, I wasn't as looking forward to it as I should have been.
Yeah. Once we get in the halves, you start like people will be like, "Oh, I get it 7 1/4 or 7 3/4." It's like that's not a thing.
So, yeah, I like 3 episodes out of the whole thing. I wish Daredevil was in it more. It's his show. I'm not captivated by the side characters that much. And honestly, it's hard for me. Nothing in this happened where I was like, "Oh my god, that was amazing." It was just
the other
kind
thing.
of
I think
things
it's
happened.
like I think it's also getting to the point, like I was saying earlier, like this has been going on long enough now. This show that there needs to be some kind of connection to the bigger universe of some sort.
Well,
so there's never been any really big like connections.
He's going to show up in Spider-Man. There's no
supposedly,
doubt. No doubt.
But he's in prison.
And there's a great scene with Spider-Man in a prison with the hand, the ninjas.
Yeah.
And they do that thing where they did last Spider-Man movie where they show the hand jumping in midair.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man's up top in the big open area at the bottom. Now, they did that last time with No Way Home.
I know. You mentioned this before.
They photoshopped out the other Spider-Man.
Yes.
This, I'm telling you, it's going to be Daredevil.
Who knows?
And we know the Punisher's in it.
Maybe it's White Tiger.
Oh, God, please, no. Let's not
give
an amulet to a kid and then have the kid give a very important SD card to a falafel guy.
Hey, we got to build up the Young Avengers. We're taking it the long way around, but we're
never
doing
happening. It's never happening.
I think it's all going to be like thing in Doomsday.
They're going to be old Avengers by that time.
I know they're going to be adult Avengers by that time.
So I think
what's her face is having a Seinfeld had a kid.
Yeah.
So it's like I think it's no longer Young Avenger when you start popping kids out.
No, it's
you can't be the Young Avengers anymore.
The MILF Avengers.
You're in your 20s.
So I also believe
inappropriate.
that Daredevil season 2 was better, but I will give season 1 props because they actually had Matt Murdock and Daredevil in a lot of episodes as the main character.
Yeah.
He did not feel like the main character of his own show. I will say the bank episode, I think about the bank episode last season more than anything that happened in this season. The bank episode was a lot of fun.
It was just a weird, It was
a nice bottle episode.
Yes.
But it was...
We didn't have any of those this year because those are weird.
I like bottle episodes.
I know you do.
But this
you
one...
You like things with quick resolutions.
But this... Yeah, but some of this dragged out. Like him dragging Poindexter through the sewers, that whole episode, so we get the flashback. And I never once felt like, oh no, he's going to die. It's like he fell off a building and he lived.
Back to
he's fine.
They're all in New York City. Like they couldn't...
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, but they're all in New York City area. It's not that big of an area. Like you could have just called Punisher and been like, hey man, just checking in on you.
Whoa.
Nothing.
When you watch the Punisher... Well, they went to his headquarters. They
I
went
know,
to
that's where they were staying.
They couldn't find him.
They brought Poindexter there and everything.
Yeah. When you watch
Maybe
it,
they weren't there at the same times. Ugh,
I
that's weird.
watched The Punisher,
Awkward.
and I thought it was amazing. And I really do feel it was probably the best thing that Disney MCU TV show has ever done.
All right, well, I'll be judge of that.
I loved it.
I still got to watch it. Watch it tonight.
Absolutely loved it.
Okay.
And
It's high praise for Brian.
it is high praise for me because I've kind of...
You usually like everything.
No, I don't really care about MCU shows anymore. I
You don't
haven't
care about most things anymore.
I haven't watched an MCU show since the witch one. Whatever the witch one was, Agatha.
I was gonna see if you could find it. I was gonna bail you out.
I didn't watch Echo. I don't care. I didn't watch any of the stuff that
What does it matter
happened.
anyways? Because he got shot in the eye, but he's perfectly fine. So
Yeah, I didn't watch the Iron Heart.
no one
Didn't care.
watched that. Mephisto appeared, and no one seemed to care.
Nobody care. I don't care about these shows. I watched Daredevil because we watched season 1. I'll watch season 3 because we're doing the show. But I'm
hopefully
not
there's
that
something
excited
connected to it that makes it more.
I hope it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
I hope they can.
They
give
gotta
us
finally just now they've
something.
announced him as Daredevil. They can start doing Daredevil things now and not be borning again him anymore. He's born again.
But
We can move.
they
on.
did say that season 3 takes place a year after this.
Well,
So hopefully he's not in jail anymore.
I mean, how's he gonna get out? Good behavior.
Yeah,
All those murders just let you out.
he did. Well, they could let him
Kingpin
out
comes
because,
back,
like,
and then they
like
just
we
have
said,
to call him, let him pull him out.
he did save the governor.
Kingpin's back. You gotta come back.
The Kingpin.
I'm not doing it.
He's not
I'm
coming,
coming
back.
back.
I don't think he's gonna be the main villain. I think it's gonna be Lady Muse.
Muse.
Lady Muse.
The Muse.
Musette.
J Muse is gonna be in it.
Muse. Muse. Snoogs to the
Snoogie
boot.
boogans.
Snoogie boogans.
Slash.
Um,
Tiny stab.
yeah.
That's for Claire.
Tidy stuff. All right, so that is our review, and I honestly thought I would be coming into this and being the negative Nancy, and I thought you.
I
would
wasn't
be...
negative all the way. I gave it a
No,
7.
I thought I was being more negative than you, but we were
Yeah.
pretty much on par.
Yeah.
we were pretty much on par.
Well, we're friends. This is what happens.
It wasn't horrible,
We
but it wasn't.
we sync our scores.
It wasn't like a 7 is like middle of the road. It
Yeah,
was just
it was middle of the road.
enjoyable.
It wasn't terrible. It wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best.
It was just a show that
In a
happened.
month from now, I'll forget everything that
killed
happened.
killed a couple hours of my life, and I'll never get back, and we move on.
There we go.
2,